Good morning. Today we're going to talk about guidelines for taking notes. The first step is to put the resource on the right-hand side. A good way to remember that is resource, right-hand side. So if a student has 5 resources, they will number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we're working with book 1, then we put a 1 on the right side and the page number on the left side. So if we got our information on page 32 and 33, we would put that on the left side. The next step is to write the heading and the subheading. If you're studying the brain, the heading may be brain lobe and the subheading may be frontal lobe, with the note being information about the frontal lobe. If you're studying a humanitarian, the heading may be background and the subheading may be education. And then the note would be the humanitarian's education. Where they went to high school would be one note card, where they went to college would be another note card. Students then divide their note cards up into the heading categories at the end of the research period. This will help them in the writing process. They will have a thesis to support, and the headings will be natural paragraphs and will aid them in their writing process. One thing we work on is writing in our own words. It is very important that the students write in their own words and do not plagiarize. To do this, a tip we give them is to read a paragraph, close the book, and then write the idea that they remember on the index card. This will force them to summarize. It's much easier to summarize in your own words when the book is shut than when it's open. It's more natural to want to copy something out of the book. So we always encourage them to shut the book and then to write what they remember in their own words. The note does not need to be in a complete sentence. You do not want to fill up a note card of information. You will be less likely to go back and read that information if you have 4 or 5 paragraphs filled up on a 3x5 note card. You want to make sure you have one idea per index card. If the students follow these steps, their notes will be organized, their thinking will be organized, and then the writing will be much easier to do. Thank you for watching Guidelines for Taking Notes.